Welcome back, travel lovers. Finding the best flight deals is a top priority for travelers around the world looking to save money. And today I will share with you one of the most powerful free tools out there to help you do just that. When it comes to searching for flight deals, we have all been there, staring at a screen filled with endless options, prices that seem to change by the minute, and the daunting task of sifting through them all to find the best deals. It can be very overwhelming, to say the least. And to make matters worse, prices seem to be rising every year, making it even harder to find affordable flights. Not to mention, even if you do manage to find a good deal, there's always that nagging feeling that you could have gotten an even better price if you had only waited a day or two longer. It's enough to drive you crazy. And don't even get me started on the countless hours I spent researching, comparing prices, and trying to outsmart the airline's pricing algorithm. But despite the challenges, finding a great flight deal is not impossible. In fact, with the right strategies and tools, you can save hundreds, even thousands of dollars on your next trip. And in this video, I will show you today why Google Flights is such an incredibly powerful tool that can help you find the best deals on flights. Two of the most useful features are number one, the price alert system, which allows you to set up custom alerts for specific routes or airlines so you'll know the moment the pricing drops. And number two, the search anywhere and flexible date feature to find the cheapest days to fly and discover new destinations and new travel gems. So let's dive right in and find some great deals for your next trip. Okay, now we get into the exciting part. We are going to learn how to go about finding the best flight deals. I am so excited for you to learn this because it will not only save you a lot of money, but it will really save you a lot of time and hassle, and it will change your travel life forever. It is very likely that in the past you have checked flight prices for specific airlines on their website, or maybe you have used a travel site like Expedia or Booking.com. The problem with both of these approaches is that you do not see all options in one place, which limits your ability to make an informed decision. And it also takes a lot of time to search for flights this way, which is something we want to avoid going forward. So this is where method number one comes in. In this case, we're going to be utilizing Google Flights to search for a specific destination that you want to visit, and you don't know exactly when is the best time to go and when the best prices are available. So we are going to assume that you are located in Chicago and you want to go on a round trip to London in the United Kingdom. And then we're going to see what this system brings back for us. So right away, you can see that Google Flights pops up this calendar and it gives you a variety of pricing options, and you can toggle through here and you can see as these prices change, and the prices that are particularly low are marked in green. So you can see roughly for $448, you can fly from Chicago to London in November. So let's just click on this option and see what flight connections the system comes back with. So here we go with the flight connections that are available on this route. And you can see here that the $430 option is a one-stop connection with Iceland Air connecting in Keflavik, which is in Iceland. And you have probably roughly a 1-hour layover, which is really not too bad. For $432, I think that's a really great option. Now, if you prefer to fly nonstop, you can pick here from the United or the British Airways or American Airlines nonstop options. So you can see that saves you like about an hour and a half, 2 hours in terms of like the travel time. But the prices are also about $200 more expensive for that same route. Now you may say, I am not interested in connecting anywhere. I want to go nonstop only. And there is an option over here where you can limit the number of stops. And then we're just going to research in the calendar to see if there's anything cheaper than $611 nonstop from Chicago to London. And so as I'm scrolling through here, it doesn't look like there is anything less expensive at the current time. But that doesn't mean that this can't change as we are getting closer into the low season, which is the winter time. And so what I recommend you do here, if you're not ready to book any of this because maybe you're looking for a cheaper price, you can set up a pricing alert and the system will automatically monitor the best prices for you, and when they change and when they drop, it will send an email to you alerting you that the prices have decreased. So I would leave the date open. So we're not going to select a specific date because we want to make sure that we, get the best deal. We're going to select any date, and then we are just going to, we can just turn this on over here, and it will now automatically send you an email when the prices are lowered. Now this will be sent to your Google Gmail address. So make sure that when you're searching in here that you're logged into your Google account so that the system recognizes your contact information. All right, we are now moving on to method number 2, which is one of my super favorite features of Google Flights. And honestly, it has completely changed the way that we travel. So in this case, we are going to open ourselves to any vacation possibility, and we want to look for the best deals all across the world. So what we'll add here is the departure airport, Detroit in our case, and then we are going to type in here anywhere because we want to be completely flexible. And then we're going to hit the Explore button, and right away Google Flights brings back this amazing map that shows us all the different prices for different destinations around the world. Now, the cool thing about this map is that you can zoom into specific regions of the world, and more prices will appear as you zoom in closer into specific airports. So don't limit yourself to the big map view, but definitely zoom in a little bit to see what's available, in this case here in the Caribbean. So definitely some great prices, $250 to Cancun, $378 to Montego Bay, which is in Jamaica. And you can see right away some amazing deals. So let's hover over here and let's see what's available in Hawaii, a place that we have always wanted to visit, but we haven't actually made it out there yet. So I'm going to zoom into the Hawaii Islands, and you can see right away that there are some really good prices available. So $358 to the big island of Hawaii, and if I click on this, you can see the prices are currently low, roughly $200 cheaper than usual, and the $358 is a connection with American Airlines, and it is from October 27th to November 5th. So this is a really great deal. The other thing that I can see here is that there is also a $360 flight option to Maui, and you can see here again it's roughly $180 cheaper than usual. And this connection is with American Airlines, and it's about 13-hour flight time, which is pretty standard from Detroit to the Hawaiian Islands. So let's take a look at this connection. You can see here it has a 2-hour, 11-minute layover in Dallas. So I think this is quite reasonable, and honestly, this is a fantastic travel deal. So that's the way that you're using the Search Anywhere feature to really find great flight opportunities. I will say that as you're using this feature, it is really important that you book right away if you're finding an incredibly low price, because these flights will sell out quickly, especially if the airline has made a mistake in terms of the pricing, and then you may not find them available again the next day. So be super flexible here with your dates and book right away if you find something that is to your liking. And definitely also search every day. I usually spend about 5 to 10 minutes in the morning to just scan Google Flights to see whether good deals are popping up. I may not find stuff sometimes for several days, sometimes for several weeks, but when I find a good deal and it fits my schedule, I'll book it right away. So now you know how to leverage 2 of Google Flights' most powerful features to find the best travel deals so that you can travel more and pay less. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe so you can get access to more travel tips. Thank you for tuning in today, and see you again very soon.